All right. Hi, all. Sorry we weren't able to go live today. We had some technical difficulties between Zoom and Facebook. You know, yay, technology. But we still have a great lesson. Today, we have teachers Danny and Adrian who have a very fun monsters activity. So let's begin.
All right. Can someone please give me a thumbs up if you can see my screen all right? All right, I see a few thumbs up, so I'll take that as a go. Well, thank you all for being here today. We really appreciate it. And we really appreciate you having your cameras on for two reasons. One, we don't get a whole lot of interaction anymore, so we don't get to see a whole lot of people. And two, it allows us to give you some really good feedback. So please have your cameras on. Another tip I would suggest before getting started is if you select at the very top the view mode, you might want to select side by side because Danny is going to be teaching some skills, some techniques, and you could get a better view that way. So again, thank you all for being here. We're really excited to present this lesson for you today. It's called Monster Mash. My name is Adrian and I'm here with Danny, and let's get right into it. So I want to check in with all of you. How are you doing today? If you're feeling great, like our pumpkin friend, you can show me a thumbs up. If you're not feeling that great, you're all right. You can just do one of these. And if you're feeling not so good, like our ghost friend who looks a little bit sad, you can show me a thumbs down. So let's see it. Thumbs up, middle for okay, not so good. I'm seeing a lot of thumbs up, and I'm really excited about that because that means that you guys are all gonna bring the energy and it's gonna be a really fun lesson. Okay, so we wanna cover some ghouls rules before we get started. Remember to stay safe. We have to be careful while we're doing these activities, right? So check your surroundings, make sure that nothing that is around you that can fall over and hurt you or hurt somebody else. Always listen carefully for instructions. Be ready to learn, and very important, one of the most important of all, everyone have fun. So for our second activity, we are going to need some material. So at this point, parents, caretakers, please take a few minutes. We're gonna need 3 pairs of socks. If you only have 1 or 2, that's okay, but 3 is recommended. We're gonna need a piece of blank paper and something to write with. It could be a pen, a pencil, or maybe even a marker if you have it. So go ahead and gather that. We'll give you about 30 seconds before we move on. Caretakers, parents, go ahead and grab that. You may need it. All right. So we'll give parents an opportunity to grab that, and we will continue. So I'm going to give you a very quick tutorial on how to create these sock balls that we're going to be using for our second activity. If you have a regular soft ball, like a tennis ball or maybe a plush ball or a plush toy, you can use that too. But if you don't, you can make your very own ball. So go ahead and grab your socks. All you're going to do is take one sock, put the other one inside of it. Then you're going to give it a turn. You're going to give it a twist, and you're going to start folding it over. You're going to repeat that over and over again until your socks take the form of this ball. So if somebody has one, maybe they can hold it up. Or if you're still working on it, that's okay. I see Michaela has hers. That's really quick. Excellent work. Okay, and for our ghost, we just need a blank piece of paper. You can, write on it. Oh, that's great. That's perfect. The plush ball, Quinn. Perfect. And all we're going to do is just draw our ghost. So we have 2 ghosts here, these spooky ghosts. You can draw the image just like that, or get creative as you want, and draw your very own ghost, okay? You're going to have to tack that onto a wall eventually nearby. So just be ready with some tape, some thumbtacks, something like that. All right, we're ready to get started.
All right, how you guys doing today? So, if you guys have ever seen the movie Monsters, Inc., I know it's a very popular kids movie. This purple lizard-looking guy, his name is Randall, and he's a bad guy, all right? But you look at the picture on the right here, and you see the green guy and the blue guy, that's going to be us today, okay? The green guy is Mike, and the big blue guy, that's Sully, okay? So our goal for this lesson is to get away from Randall, okay? Randall is very tricky, so the only way to get away from him is to either slide or gallop. So I'm gonna run you guys through how we can do that. So we're gonna start with solely, okay? So there's two ways that we can pretend to be solely. We can slide or we can scare. So let's start with sliding, okay? For sliding, you'll be standing up, okay? And you're gonna choose one foot, okay? You're gonna bend your knees, and with one foot, you're gonna step to the side, okay? With your other foot, you're just gonna slide it on the ground towards your other foot, okay? So let's all try that. Step, slide, step, slide. All right, and you can go the other way. All you gotta do is step, slide, bend your knees. If you wanna do something else, if you don't wanna slide or you can't slide, you can scare like solely, okay? So the way you're gonna do that, if you're sitting down, all you have to do is put your arms up and scare, okay? Pretend like you're solely, scare, okay? So for 30 seconds now, we're gonna practice that. You can either slide like solely or scare like solely. So your 30 seconds starts right now. Choose one and do it. All right, guys. Step, slide, step, slide. There we go. If you guys want to try both of them, you can do that too. All right, good, good. I like the way people are stepping and sliding, stepping and sliding. Follow that foot. All right, yeah, make sure you scare. Act like Solo. You're a monster. Remember, you're a monster. You got to scare Randall away. 10 more seconds, guys. 10 more seconds. There we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, guys, that was great. So now we're going to pretend to be Mike. All right, and there's two ways that we can be Mike. You can gallop like Mike, or you can do arm raises. So we'll start with the gallop. The key to galloping is you want one foot to be in front of the other foot, okay? So I'm gonna put my right foot in front. I'm gonna bend my knees a little, all right? And you're gonna go forward, and you wanna make sure your back toes hit the front heel, okay? So you're just gonna come forward like this, okay? So let's practice that for a second. Your back toes hit your front heels and you go forward, okay? That's a gallop, all right? And the other option we can do to be like Mike is arm raises. So if we're sitting down, or if you don't want to gallop, all right, you can sit down and you can raise your arms to try to scare Randall away. All right, so those are your two options. You can gallop or you can do arm raises. So now we're gonna have 30 seconds where you can choose one, arm raises or gallop. So your 30 seconds starts now. Choose one. Good job, guys. Make sure that gallop, keep one foot in front. Keep one foot in front. Good job, guys. Or you can do arm raises to try to scare Randall away. Good job, guys. That looks really good. Make sure when you get those arms up, you extend them all the way out. You guys are doing a great job. I like the way I see people galloping and they keep one foot in front. 5 more seconds, guys. 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. All right, guys, that was a great job. So now we're gonna do a little game. Randall is gonna chase us, okay? If Mike, which is the green guy, comes up on the screen, then we have to gallop or we have to do arm raises. But if the big blue guy solely comes up, then we have to slide or we have to scare. So remember, one of them is gonna pop up on the screen and that'll tell you what to do, all right? So get ready. We can go to the next slide. All right, guys, it's Mike. Randall's chasing after Mike, so we have to gallop or we have to do arm raises. So you guys can choose. You have 30 seconds. Get away from Randall. Get away from Randall. Arm raises or gallop. Good, good job, guys. Gallop away. Randall's chasing us. Randall's chasing us. He might catch us. I'm not sure. 10 more seconds, guys. 10 more seconds. Gallop or arm raises. Gallop or arm raises. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, so now we're gonna have another one. Make sure you pay attention to which character it is. Okay, it's solely now, so you can either slide or you can scare. All right, you guys choose. You got 30 seconds to get away from Randall. He's chasing after us. All right, go. 30 seconds, 30 seconds. Good, good. Remember, step, slide, step, slide, step, slide. Or you can scare. Good job, guys. Randall's chasing after us. Scare him away, scare him away. Good, good, good. 10 more seconds, 10 more seconds. You can yell a little if you want. Scare them away. 3, 2, 1. All right, guys, we're going to have one more. Let's see who it is. Let's see who's going to pop up. Oh, it's both of them. So you guys can choose. Do you want to slide, scare, gallop, arm raises? You guys can choose whatever you want. This is the last one. Randall's coming after us. So you guys have 30 seconds. Get away from Randall. Choose anyone you want. I'm going to choose to gallop. I want to gallop. That's how I'm going to get away from him. Good, good. I like the way you guys are getting away from Randall. He can't catch us. He can't catch us. Good, good, good. 10 more seconds, guys. 10 more seconds. Ah. 3, 2, 1. All right, guys. Good job. We got away from Randall. All right. Randall didn't catch us. That was a great job. Now I'm going to pass it back to Adrian to go over our next activity. Great job, guys.
Nice work, everyone. We got away from Randall. He's a pretty scary guy. We don't want to get caught. So right now, we just want to take a few seconds to catch our breath. So everybody just deep breath. In and out. Great. So catch your breath. We're going to get started with our next activity real soon. We're going to give our parents, our caretakers, an opportunity to gather those materials for us. Remember, we need our sock balls and we need our ghosts. So at this point, parents, guardians, caretakers, go ahead and paste. You can pin or with a piece of tape, paste it on the wall. You're going to put it somewhere nearby, ideally within the frame of the camera so we can see you and give you some really good feedback. And then you're going to be aiming at those in just a little while. So make sure you have enough space in between, okay? Oh no. A pack of spooky ghosts are trying to bully us. We have to do something about this. Why don't we work together to try to banish them back to the graveyard? Maybe throw something at them and they'll go away, right? So let's work on our overhand throwing technique. Let's go over these steps together. First, we have to turn sideways. So everybody turn sideways. This is known as the nightstand. So you stand feet shoulder width apart, okay? Stand like this. We're holding our shield with one hand and the other one goes up like this, okay? Next, we point towards the target with our other hand, our non-throwing hand, and then the hand that we're throwing with, we're gonna hold it right by our ear and we're gonna form this L, just like this, okay? So everybody, let me see that L. Excellent job, Christopher. Brandon, amazing form. And we're gonna practice throwing towards our target. So you're gonna drop your arm and rotate your hips. So it's step with your leading foot, that's the one in front, then you twist and you throw. So everybody practice that motion. Remember, step, twist, throw. Step, twist, throw. Excellent work. I see so many of you doing it beautifully. Now we're gonna practice the movement without the ball. So everybody, you can hang on to it if you want, but we're not throwing it just yet. Remember our cues. We're using our nightstand. We're maintaining that L shape, okay? And we step, twist, and throw. So we're gonna do that for about 20 seconds. See how many times you can do it. Go ahead, everybody. Step, twist, throw. Step, twist, throw. Nightstand. L, pointing at our target, step, twist, throw. Wow, I see so many of you doing such an excellent job. I see Brita, I see Peter. Peter's throwing the sock already. That's okay. I see Kiefer and Jack. Everybody's doing so well. Danica has a great L shape. I can tell she's done this before. Wow, all right, let's do just 5 more seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, now let's practice our throwing. Take 10 steps back from your target. So these are small steps back away from your target, wherever you posted those ghosts. And we're going to practice throwing it, trying to hit those ghosts as many times as we can. Show me a thumbs up if you're ready. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Remember our cues? We are stepping, turning, and throwing. Nightstand. Step, twist, throw. Let's see how many times we can hit those ghosts. Excellent work, Erica. Sarah's doing amazing with those throws. Make sure you're hitting those targets. George has really good form. I see the L every single time he attempts those throws. Let's make sure we're keeping that form. Remember our cues: step, twist, and throw. All right, everybody, let's get ready to banish some ghosts, okay? Now that we have our target, I want to challenge you all to take a few steps back, a little bit further away, okay? And we are going to try to hit the ghost as many times as possible. We're going to give you 30 seconds, and then I'm going to check back in with you. You're going to let me know how many times you hit those ghosts. Are we ready? And go. 30 seconds. Nightstand. Step, twist, throw. Nightstand. Pointing at our target. Step, twist, throw. We have about 20 seconds. All right, Megan's doing a great job hitting her target. Dennis, excellent form. I see that L when you're making when you're bringing the arm up next to your ear. That's exactly what we want to see. All right, everyone. All right, everyone. Excellent. So I want to check in with all of you. How many times were you able to hit the ghosts? Who wants to share?
I didn't count.
5 times. Michaela said 5 times.
Danica says 10. Look at her.
Oh my goodness.
Times.
Wow. Jack hit it 8 times. Brandon hit it, what, 22? Or just 2? Wow, well, so many of you did so well. I can tell that everyone was keeping the form by maintaining that L shape when they threw it and bring it up to their ears. I also saw everyone with an open stance doing the night stance. So that was really good. And we did it. We banished the ghosts. So what kind of sports do you think use this overhand throw? Do you think we use this in basketball?
Basketball.
Or maybe tennis? Think about the movement. What sport can you think of where you hold the ball and you're throwing it across? What do you think?
Football.
Okay, football. Absolutely.
Baseball.
Football.
Baseball.
Baseball.
Excellent answers. Thank you, everybody, for sharing. Great work. Now it's time to cool things down. So we're going to take it back to Danny, and he's going to help us out.
All right, so you can go to the next slide. All right, guys. So to finish up today, we're gonna do some monster yoga and deep breathing. So you guys know what monsters like to do? They like to scare, okay? But they only scare bad guys, okay, right? We don't want to scare good people. So we're only gonna scare bad guys today, okay? So we're gonna go through a few movements, some yoga poses, so that we can scare the bad guys, okay? So we'll get this started. So for the first movement, we have to get ready to scare, okay? We have to prepare to scare. So there's 2 ways you can do this, okay? You can do one standing, where you're on one foot, okay? And you have your arms over your head like this, or you can sit down with your legs crossed and just have your arms out like this. Make sure you're breathing. So those are your 2 ways that you can prepare to scare, all right? So you guys have 30 seconds, choose one of those and go. So you guys can sit and make sure you're breathing, okay? Prepare to scare, get ready to scare the bad guys. We're gonna get to the bad guys at the end, but we gotta get ready first, all right? There we go. Michaela, I like that. Dr. Minner's doing a great job balancing on one foot. Nice form, Brandon. I like the way you're breathing, Brandon. Make sure you guys are breathing. 5 more seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, guys. So before we actually scare, we got to stretch our monster muscles out, okay? Because if we're not stretched out, we might not be able to scare them. So there's a couple ways we can do this. If you're standing up, okay, you're going to take both arms and you're going to lean to one side, okay? Bring one arm over your head and you're going to lean to one side. Or if you're sitting, you can be in butterfly position with your feet against each other, all right, and have your hands out like this, okay? So stretch your monster muscles out. You guys got 30 seconds, okay? Make sure you guys are breathing. I like the way people are breathing. People look relaxed. People look calm. There we go. You can try both of them out if you want to, because we want to stretch out all of our muscles. Good job, guys. 10 seconds, 10 seconds. There we go. 5, 4, 3. All right, guys. So we got to stretch our muscles out one more time, okay? So on the next one, we have 2 options, okay? We can put one foot in front, one foot behind, arch our back, all right? And hold that pose, okay? So you're gonna have one foot in front and you're gonna hold your arms behind your head, or you can sit down with your feet spread out and you can have one arm up, one arm down on the ground, okay? So you guys got 30 seconds, stretch out your monster muscles, okay? We gotta be ready to scare. Remember, if you're standing, have one foot in front, one foot behind, and arch your back backwards. Good job, guys. Everyone looks like they're doing a good job. Adrian's demonstrating the standing one right now. You can see the way his back is arched. His hands are up. Great job, guys. 10 more seconds, 10 more seconds. Stretch out those monster muscles. We're gonna scare these bad guys away. All right, guys. So we're almost ready to scare, but we don't wanna wake the bad guys up, right? We have to be quiet, we have to be calm. So we're gonna go through a couple different breathing techniques. That way, when we get ready to scare them, we're gonna be quiet and we're gonna be able to scare the bad guys. So for these breathing techniques, you can stand or sit, either way works. You're just gonna be in a relaxed position. And for the first one, this is a pretty common technique. You're simply gonna breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth, okay? So you do this at your own pace, all right? This is probably the most common form of breathing. You can do it standing or sitting. So for 30 seconds, just breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth. 30 seconds, guys. You gotta be calm before we scare the bad guys. We don't wanna wake them up. All right, guys, 10 more seconds, 10 more seconds. I like the way everyone looks so calm and relaxed. All right, so now we're gonna move on to the next breathing technique. So this is called 4-7-8 breathing. All right, and I'm gonna walk you guys through this one, but when we inhale this time, so that's when you breathe in, it's gonna take 4 seconds to do that, okay? So when you're inhaling, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then once you come to that inhale, you're gonna hold that for 7 seconds, okay? And I'll walk you guys through it, I'll count through it. You're gonna hold that for 7 seconds, and then you're gonna exhale very slowly. It's gonna take 8 seconds. So you're gonna exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, all the way to 8, okay? So I'm gonna count for you guys. So start inhaling, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now hold that for 7 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And now slowly exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, guys, we're gonna go do one more breathing technique and then we're so close to getting ready to scare the bad guys, okay? So the last breathing technique, I really want you to emphasize your belly. Everyone point to your belly real quick. There we go. All right, everyone's pointing to their belly. So when we inhale, we're gonna let our belly go out, okay? And then when you exhale or breathe out, you're gonna bring your belly in, okay? So everyone breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth, but really emphasize at your belly, okay? So for 30 seconds, let's practice, okay? Inhale and let your belly go. And then exhale and let your belly in. All right, just like that. 15 more seconds. In through your nose, get your belly out. And then let go. All right, Everyone looks pretty calm and relaxed now, so we're almost ready to scare, okay? So now we're gonna get in position to scare. So the bad guys are in their bed right now, so we gotta hide under the bed. So there's 2 ways we can do this, okay? We can be on our stomach and arch our back up like this with your hands on the ground, and you can hold that position, or you can sit down with your legs spread out and just arch your back down, face down. All right, those are your 2 options. So hide under the bed. You guys got 30 seconds to do one of those poses. And make sure when you're doing this, choose one of the breathing techniques that we went over and use that breathing, okay? I like the way everyone's breathing while they're doing the technique. We're quiet under the bed. The bad guys don't even know we're there. We're right under their bed. 10 more seconds, guys. Make sure we're breathing. Okay, guys. Only one more step before we're gonna scare the bad guys. All right, so we're gonna put our hands together. We're getting ready, okay? You can do this standing or sitting. It's gonna be the same movement. You're simply gonna center your hands where your palms touching each other, right at your chest, okay? And you're just gonna hold that for 30 seconds and remember to use one of the breathing techniques, okay? So you guys have 30 seconds and go. Good job, guys. I see everyone breathing. Everyone's doing it properly. Just stay relaxed. Breathe in, breathe out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, guys, so this is how we're gonna scare them. We got one more here. You're gonna choose your favorite pose that we did, and you're gonna choose your favorite breathing technique, okay? So I'm gonna do the butterfly pose with my hands out, and I'm gonna do 4, 7, 8 breathing, but you guys can choose anything you want. By choosing your favorite pose and breathing technique, we're gonna scare the bad guys, okay? So choose your favorite pose and favorite technique, and we're gonna do that for 30 seconds, okay? So go. Good job, guys. 10 more seconds. All right, good job, guys. We scared all the bad guys away. We did it. You guys are great monsters. All right. Thank you guys all for joining. We just have a couple questions before you guys go. So if we could pose questions up. So did you guys like the prepare to scare pose, which is, remember, that was the one where we were on one foot with our hands like this? Or did you like the hide under the bed pose, okay? So you guys choose. Which one did you like better? And if you just want to say it out loud or say it to yourself, write it down, whatever you want. Which one did you like better? All right, good job, guys.
Scare.
Oh, yeah, okay, good. I like the prepare to scare too. That was my favorite. All right, so the next question is, when we overhand throwing, would we use that in tennis or baseball? What do you guys think?
Baseball.
Baseball, exactly,
Oh.
right? We would use that in baseball. So that's very important, overhand throwing. You could use that in many different activities, so it's very important. Yeah, baseball's the right answer there. All right, and we did a variety of activities. So did you guys enjoy the yoga more or the throwing? I'm sure some of you guys like the yoga, some of you guys like the throwing. We did different things. So which one did you enjoy more?
Throwing.
Throwing? Good. I see yoga and throwing. That's good. Good job, guys. So thank you guys for joining us. I hope you guys enjoyed everything. And you guys did great as monsters. And thank you guys for joining us. Hope you had fun and enjoy the rest of your day.
Thank you, everybody, for having your cameras on. We really appreciate that. And thank you for participating today.
All right. Thanks all for joining us. Nicely done, Danny and Adrian. Sorry we weren't able to go live. I'll have to play around with that this weekend and see what the issue was. Yay, technology. All right. Thanks all. Hopefully you had a great workout today. Till next time.